Here's a lesson about all the amber deposits around the world so that when you guys watch my videos, you understand where the amber comes from and what that means. The first amber we're going to go to is from the Dominican Republic. This little island off of the coast hosts the most expensive amber in the world. Dominican amber is famous for A, having a lot of insects, B, having very large insects, C, having very clear, easy to see insects, and then fourth, this is where blue amber comes from that is worth more than gold. In fact, sometimes way more than gold. So Dominican amber is 20 million years old. That's old, yes, but in amber terms it's relatively young because the dinosaurs were long extinct when this amber was formed, so this is not Jurassic Age amber, but the insects in here are by far the most beautiful, and most of what I sell is Dominican. Next amber deposit comes from southern Mexico. They have a very large deposit here. This amber is colorful, it is beautiful, and it has insects, but it's not as clear and it's not as big of insects as Dominican, so it's not as popular of a deposit. Next up is the world's most famous kind of amber from the Baltic region known as Baltic amber. Baltic amber is the huge deposit underneath the sea here, and most of it floats up and then goes to the coasts of these countries, famously like Lithuania and Poland, and they harvest it and they sell it. Also, Russia has a little annexed part of Russia called Kaliningrad here, which is kind of like Russia's Alaska, and they actually fought a war just to be able to control the amber supply here because it's so valuable. Kaliningrad is the world's largest producer of amber and it's a huge industry here. Something important to note about Baltic amber, it is the only amber in the world that has a pain-killing effect. So teething necklaces for children and pain necklaces and bracelets for people with arthritis has to come from the Baltic region. If it does not come from the Baltic region, it is not pain-killing amber. Don't get it. Now we're going to jump over to the most scientifically interesting deposit of amber, which is in Burma. Burmese amber. This deposit is 100 million years old, which is from the age of the dinosaurs. That means that insect fossils found in Burmese amber are from the dinosaur age, and they were rolling around with the dinosaurs, a la Jurassic Park, a mosquito with dinosaur blood in it that they can bring dinosaurs back alive with, would have to be from Burma. Now, Burmese amber is very beautiful, but the insects are often very small, so not as big as Dominican, not as visually appealing, but scientifically by far the most interesting and appealing amber. Now we're going to jump down to Indonesia. The island of Sumatra has a very, very large deposit of amber. This amber can also be blue, but it's not as expensive. This amber is very soft and not very valuable, so this amber is super cheap, super affordable. There's more amber around the world, but that's all we have time for now. If you like this, follow for more.